Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday morning, February 24th. Coffee, conversation, and let's watch the sunrise. I hope y'all are having a fantastic morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Beautiful morning out here in Rio Rancho. I've just got Mr. Heater still helping me out a little bit. It's about 30, oh my goodness, it's 32 degrees this morning. We're like at the freezing level or above. The water wasn't even frozen. Hank's water wasn't even frozen this morning, was it, Hank? Wasn't that a good deal? Warming up around here. Hopefully we're good. Skeeter, good job on a beautiful day yesterday. Whoo, it was nice and warm. And it's looking up for today. It's looking up. Here's our buddy right here. There he is. Good morning, Mr. Hank. How are you? Well, you are very attentive already this morning. You're like, I am ready for whatever treat you can throw my way. Here's the deal, Hank. In my truck, if you can go across the ranch to my truck, I don't even know where it is right now. We were using it a bunch yesterday. You have a bag of treats in there. Otherwise, I do have some good stuff. Some bully sticks for you. Hank, everybody likes to see you first thing in the morning. You're just a breath of fresh air, aren't you? All right. Let's get you taken care of. You ready? There you go. Good boy. Uh-oh. Get it. You got it? Off he goes. Off he goes to the Hank treat spot. Good morning, good morning, good morning everywhere. I see everybody coming in. Howdy, howdy, Grandma Juju. Morning, Lester. Folks, we're going up to Canada with the honk mug in honor of Grumpy. Honk, 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 honk. That'll wake you up in the morning. I see Jolene is on. We're not singing just yet. I gotta get some coffee in me, Jolene. There we go. The first pour of the morning. Zara gave us this mug. Honk, eh? All the way from Canada. I don't know if she's on yet, but I heard, oh, easy, Torchy. Woohoo! Got excited, didn't he? You're gonna boil that coffee over, partner. Easy does it. Zara told us yesterday that she finally got her coffee. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Morning in Colorado. So she's up in Canada, and apparently the mail system was pretty slow with COVID and things going on. So the Cowboy Max coffee finally got to her. So anxious to hear how she's doing with it. My wifey is on. Good morning, wifey. Lizzie O. There you are, Lizzie O. You haven't flown over yet this morning. I expected you early. I think we lost Torchy, folks. We lost him. That's how he rolls. All right. Y'all hang out. Keep an eye on things. And I'm going to go take care of Torchy here. does it. Woo! Me. Lost him. Temperamental. Well, we're going to let it roll like that. I think he's just, he's too temperamental this morning, and I'm just going to turn him off altogether. We got a pretty good hot pot. We can handle it. We can handle it. Terry Lynn, good to see you this morning. Good to see everybody. Torchy is not having a good morning. Just not having a good morning. Yeah, I will. I'm going to have to drink it fast. We can guzzle it up. Oh, and then yeah, all things are discombobulated today on Wednesday. My fence lights aren't on. That's because I had to... I've got an extension cord that runs from the house that that powers those things, and we needed extension cord over there on the fence project yesterday. So another one. We had to have two, and so I had to take this extension cord. So it's fine. We're fine. You're fine. Okay, my wifey is helping me out. She says my Zoom call is 8:30 for me. Well, hot diggity dog, okay. So that works out just fine. It's so today we have I'm doing a Zoom call career day for an elementary school in Texas. And it's a teacher that I've done some Zoom calls, Zoom field trips for their kids before. And last year when COVID hit and all the schools went to virtual, we were doing a lot of virtual field trips with the kids, and that was a lot of fun. So anyway, there's a career day. We're going to talk about being a goat rancher and that kind of stuff, and pumpkin patch stuff. So really what it boils down to is just me doing what I do with y'all, wandering around and showing them all the animals. It's a lot of fun. So that's 8:30 my time. Okay. Thank you, wifey. I appreciate it. Hope y'all are fantastic. Yes, she's the principal for the elementary school. She and Michelle went to college together. And so there you go. So we'll be showing them around there with the animals. Oh, so fence build project. We're so close. We are so close. We're going to move them in today. I don't know that I'm not going to be able to move them in on the Zoom call with the kids because we're not quite ready. We worked we worked until dark, after dark yesterday. So all we have left on the fence build project is to, for the maternity ward, we have to put in, as far as getting the goats in, we've got other things we have to do. But we have to put the gates on. I have 4 gates to install, and they just take a little bit of time because I need to put blocks underneath them, the gates. So for 2 reasons. One, so that as we build up our deep bedding with our straw, we can open the gates. And so it swings above all of that. And 2, so that coyotes can't dig under the gates. So dual purposed, plus it gets you in and out. Triple purposed. I mean, so many good purposes to gates, right? Anyway, so yeah, we worked until after dark, and I have to tell you a good story. So I had to leave yesterday to take Grant to baseball practice, and so like Claire and Nick, we walked through all the steps because they're doing really well, but they still, if they run into a snag on something, I'm not quite sure what the proper solution to it is. And so we went over some possible snags that they might run into, and so we went over other options while we're going to be gone. I was only going to be gone for, I don't know, hour and a half, because we also had to go to Lowe's to pick up I did not get all the lumber that I needed. My fault. I was short 2 2x6s, 10-foot 2x6s. So, technical jargon first thing in the morning. So they had all alternative plans and things if they got stuck. And when I got back, they hadn't made a lot of progress. And poor things, they were so excited they thought, man, we can have like the fence pretty well done, all the wire paneling up and everything before I got back, and they wanted to surprise me, wanted me real proud. And I got back, and poor things, they're putting on one of the wire panels, and if you haven't ever done this before, you got these kind of small staples, fencing staples that you hammer in, so it connects the panels to the wood. And if you've never hammered a fencing staple, I think I saw a cattle guy, he'd probably know. Fencing staples are a pain in the rear. They're not like hammering a nail, and for sure you're gonna smash a finger or two. And I show up, and Nick is holding the panel, and he can tell he's kind of in a bad mood. And Claire's got this little hammer, and she's on her knees, and she's tink, 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 tink. Oh, the poor things. They just couldn't. They were trying so hard to get this. So in the time I was gone, they had hung one wire panel, and they were about a quarter of the way through the other one. And they had smashed their fingers, and Claire was worried. I didn't get a chance to do the time-lapse video of yesterday, and I actually don't even think Claire had sent it to me yet, because we were tired last night. Anyway, she was so worried that on the time-lapse video that it might show their frustration over times when they smash their fingers with the hammer. So poor kids, they did great. But so, I mean, it wasn't their fault that we didn't get it all done last night. But anyway, then Grant came in after practice and helped us do a bunch of things. Also, he's the grinder man. And then he had to, of course, show up, Claire and Nick. He's like, well, I can hammer those things in. And he did a pretty good job. He did a really good job. But he he's our kind of our designated grinder man. So if we have fencing that's too long, the wire panels, he takes the grinder and he cuts it to length. So yes, if you hold the needle nose, exactly. It's a whole coordination effort. I mean, that is totally right. If you hold those things with pliers and hammer them, but then there's this whole, like, you got to get the staple out, then you got to grab it with pliers. So anyway, they just have to learn the hard way. That's all. That's what I had to do. What my dad did to me. So that works. But I won't do it with the pliers because I still smack my finger every once in a while, but it just takes me too long. So I don't. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Wednesday, February, what is this today? February 24th already. Okay, let's get a little more coffee, and I have to sing a little Jolene since Jolene is here. Maybe the coffee is still hot enough, right? Even though Torchy let us down today. Oh yeah, we're still steaming a little bit. We're good. No worries. Morning, Grandma Donna. Good to see you. All right, folks. Good morning. Got the Skeeter gloves on this morning. Found them. So on 3, we're singing Jolene. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Never know what's coming out. Never know what we're doing. So I had a good long talk with the mamas yesterday, the mama goats, and I said, hey, we're not quite ready for you. We'll be ready for you tomorrow, which would be today. And we had a big talk, and they promised me that they would not pop out any babies yesterday or last night. So we're holding them to it. I haven't been out there this morning. And I did not set my trail cams last night. Again, like I said, it was dark when we were finished up, and that's it. I just didn't have any more left in me. Doryport, howdy, howdy. Omaha, Nebraska. 48 John. Good to see you. And as far as Campfire Friday, yesterday, I told you we might talk about it yesterday. We didn't. I mean, we were focused. Morning, Stacy. Good to see you. Carmen G, I see you. Good morning. Oh, look. I'm trapped with Teen Son and Dory Porter here. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Andy Austria, good to see you. Karen Sweeney. Karen Murray from Knoxville, Tennessee. Howdy, howdy. Guten Tag from Austria. Maybe that's right, I don't know. Torchy's just not working for us this morning, guys. We just decided, well, forget about it. Marilyn Bondi, good to see you. Leaping Leopard Lizard Lover. Beautiful day yesterday, and today, look there. Skeeter's finally got us up. It's been a little while since we've had a morning live where we're above 30 degrees. Come on, Skeeter. Jolene, have a goat day at work. Go out and live your goat life, friend. Thanks, Andy. We don't know what's going to be going on for Campfire Friday. We need to figure it out today, because I think all the way from California, all the way from San Francisco, the wifey is going to be ordering me groceries. I think. Is that true, wifey? Are you still going to take care of us? Do you still love us? I do really miss my wifey. Sure, I'm glad she's there, seeing the little guy and taking or helping out with things, and that's fantastic. All right, she still loves me. She's still got a grocery shop for us. That's great. Lake Powell lady joined. We used to spend a lot of time out at Lake Powell. Dad used to take us out there at least once a year. We'd go fishing out there. Oh, look who's back. Say good morning to everybody. You tell them all howdy, howdy, crazy crew. If you're new and you don't know, that's old Hank. Hank, I think you actually turn 13 next month. Isn't that cool? What a deal. Not yet, though. It's not your birthday. I don't know if y'all saw my post last night, but the elusive ranch kitty the ranch kitty shows up at night when we feed Hank, and she kind of knows. She hangs. She kind of hides in the shadows, and when Hank gets fed at night out on the back porch, we put a little bit of food up on the counter for her, and so she knows the drill. But Ranch Kitty is a smart little cagey cat. She'll only we can get it within about maybe 6 or 8 feet of her, and that's it. And but other than on the coyote cam the other night, we don't ever see her, other than she'll show up on the porch at night. That's it. And this guy pays her no mind. It's like, whatever. She drinks out of his bowl, eats his food, and he's chill. He's like, hey, what's up, cat? Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Hope you have a good day, Marilyn Bondi. That's right, Cheryl. Hank keeps the ranch kitty safe. Pistol Packing Rancher, howdy howdy. Good to see you. A fellow goat rancher. Wait, so you want some more? All right. And you only got 2 of these today. Okay, so make it last. Okay, go ahead. Cheryl, that's a great question. Well, I know where the ranch stove is, and but it would be a very complicated thing for me just to go get it right now. So it's just, trust me, it's on the porch, but I don't have the propane bottle hooked up to it. I think we'll just even if we get Torchy to really fire this thing up, it did get cold already, so I can't have cold coffee. I'm just not a cold coffee kind of guy. Let's see if he's less temperamental now. It's doubtful. It's very doubtful. All right, Tim. Hold on. Woo! Holy no. Get it, Torchy. Get it. We'll leave him fired up. It's like a freight train around here between Torchy and Mr. Heater. No, we don't. I thought it'd stay a little warmer, but it didn't. He is so angry this morning. I mean, look at him. He's like, fine, you want me to heat your coffee up? I'll heat your coffee up. Already, see, we got steam coming out. You know, everybody's entitled, I guess, to be grumpy from time to time. Fired up now. Like, I'll heat your coffee up, don't worry. That's right. Go big or go home. Oh, didn't you like that last night? Oh my goodness. Here, real quick before the sun comes up. It's almost there. That was one of the things we had to do as we're cleaning up last night from the fencing project. Like, oh, we got to put the goats up. Those darn goats are so stinking cute. Just running around. I'd yell for them and they'd come to me. Oh, they were cute. That was a good time. That was one of my, I don't know, Claire and I were so tickled, and Grant too, because Grant's not that into the goats. Grant was like, they actually do that? They actually come when you call them? Like, yeah. He's like, that's pretty cool. Grant is a funny dude. Claire was like, Dad, Grant even liked it. That was fun. It was a good time. Stinking goats are cute. Claire she was conversing yesterday with a potential grazing customer, so that was cool. We're still in a holding pattern on all of our contracts. Today or tomorrow, I'll reach out to everybody just to touch base with them again, just to say, hey, remember us? Remember our goats? Spring is coming, though. And really, by the end of March, we might start having some weeds pop up. So it'll become more important for people when weeds start to grow. There's no doubt about that. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Wednesday morning, February 24th. Just having a little coffee. Torchy is fired up now. And a little sunrise. There it is. There it is. It's beautiful, I tell you what. Adam A, good morning. I don't know about the NPR voice, but thank you, Pistol Packing Rancher. Now we're hot again. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Robin Nicole, no worries. Now remember, I am now starting to post our lives on YouTube. So if you miss something, then you can come back and see it. So yesterday's lives are posted. And if you're on the Facebook group, We Are the Crazy Crew is the Facebook group. So get on there, you can search We Are the Crazy Crew, and I put the link on there as well. But if you go to YouTube, I'm Cowboy Max on YouTube, at Cowboy Max. And if you miss live action, there it is. You're right, Robin. The friendship, the chatting is what makes the live so much fun. I agree with you, for sure. I don't have the fence done yet. We are close. Really, all I have left is putting gates up. And so we'll definitely have that done today. I don't know what time we'll get. I have a really busy day that doesn't involve I don't know. We got several things going on. I have a couple Zoom meetings and phone calls and such. Go, Torchy, go. No, we put up the fencing. It's just a maternity pen, so it's wood post and rail and horse paneling, wire panels. So yeah, we have a bunch of mamas ready to pop, and so we'll be finishing that up today, moving our mamas over. It's gonna be pretty. I'm gonna put lights up in their barn, and maybe we'll put some Christmassy twinkle lights or something. Give them the ambiance, make them feel comfortable. we want our birthing mamas to be comfortable. Balamic, so kind of like what we did on the teenager pen, it'll be 7.5 feet tall, and I'll have dig, it'll be dig proof, so they'll be good. We'll leave the light on. That's right. Motel 6. We'll leave the light on. Beautiful sunrise. How do I make the fence dig proof? So, like for the gates will have either blocks, like concrete blocks, or the big 14-foot gate will have some railroad ties that are underneath there. My temporary dig proof is I have 20-foot metal pipe that we lay down on the outside of or inside, either one. If you lay that down on the ground about 8 inches or so from the fence, then they won't dig under that. It's too much horizontal dig for them, because they're pretty cagey. They can, if they dig straight down and then pop up under, too hard to explain, but anyway, it works. And then later on, I will eventually trench a wire down underneath the fence, and that keeps them from digging. Well, the sun is coming up earlier these days, so that's pretty great. I tell you what, why don't we go say hello to the animals, and we'll just do a quick walkthrough. I'll show you where we are with the fence, with the maternity pen, and then I have to get situated for a Zoom call with some kids, some elementary school kids. Torchy finally got going, and I'm turning you off. So there you go. Yeah, let's go listen to some birds on the way. Check in just to say hello kind of thing to the animals before I go to do that. So, howdy everybody. Wednesday morning, February 24th. I didn't bring my little wind thingy out. I didn't think it was going to be windy, so if it's a little windy as we cruise along to see our animals, then I apologize. I have a little bit of time, yeah. It's 7:05 here, 7:06. Zoom is at 8:30 my time, so I have just a little bit. But I was going to come out and do a couple things anyway, so I might as well go out here, take you all out here and just say hi to the animals this morning. Do a quick check on the pregnant mamas. Make sure we don't have any babies on the ground. It would have been fine if they did. Didn't get very cold last night. I was mid-20s, and that's really not too cold. We didn't have a whole lot of wind either, so even if they had babies last night in their normal pen, they have plenty of places. They would have been good. All right. Try to sneak up on the teenagers. Here we go. You ready? Oh, Sally spotted me. Can you hear her? Good morning, goats. Good morning. Well, come here. Come say hi to everybody. Thank you, Pistol Packer. Good morning. There's Curly. How are we this morning, everybody? Aunt Sally, how they been? The kids, they been good for you? Keeping them in check, Miss Sally. Keeping them in check. What's up, Curly? What's up, buddy? Yeah, they've been enjoying their playground. Oh, almost. Hey, there he got it. Good job, Sawyer. Do all of them get names? Well, everybody in this pen gets a name. We have about 210 goats, so And not all of them have names. They've all got numbers, or most all of them anyway. I think Curly might be the only one that doesn't have an ear tag. So, hi Curly. What's up, buddy? All right, let's go check in on the Pregos. To see if we got any surprises. Due date is Sunday, so I told them yesterday. I said, ladies, hold them in. Don't pop them out yet. Just hold them in, and all the sounds of ducks in the morning. Let's see what we've got going on. I don't think I see any babies, so that's a good thing. Hello, mamas. Hello, Miss Haley. What's up, big girl? Hello, sweetheart. You're looking quite plump this morning, but that's good. You're still plump, and that's a good thing. Oh, now look who's coming. Dude, did you take care of all the ladies last night? Did you make sure they were safe and happy? Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Today, dude, you're going to get the pen pretty much to yourself today, bud. We're going to move Reggie, the ram, over with you. You guys ought to be buddied up. Sure. And then we're probably going to move the ewes over with you. Can you just try to be nice to him? Huh? Yeah, just try to be nice. Yep. It appears that mamas are still pregnant. That's a good thing. They're still plump and chubby. Chubby plump mamas. Are you asking about the rub spots on the dude's horns? Like this stuff? It's because he just tries to break out, so he rubs up against the fence. Always looking for a way to escape. Huh, partner? Yep. Okay. Well, these are big girls. There are some big girls. So right there there's Button, and then Judy and Sandy. Those are some big contenders. There's Haley. Lots of big mamas. Twitch and Doris over there. Who knows who's going to be first? Howdy from Iowa. Oh, Vicky. Oh my goodness, this guy. This is the entire time I'm here. The entire time I'm walking around. Hi. You're a giant baby. That's what you are. You won't let anybody else get any of my attention. And you're huge. This guy. Okay. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to take you over and show you what we've got on the maternity pen. Whew. All right. Still got junk everywhere, but hey, that's the way it goes. Look at there. Look at that. Look at that. So here's what I have left to do, really, is right in here in the barn area, we have to put another panel in there on that one spot. And then here's a gate that I'm going to install today. And that's where I'm saying down here along the bottom, I need to put some blocks in. But look at this pretty fence, everybody. Look at the pretty fence. Look at there. Oh, come on now. Come on, y'all. Tell you what, fence builders extraordinaires. It's a happy little fence. You're right, Deborah. It's such a happy little fence. Bringing in our straw. So what'll have over there is a big opening for a 14-foot gate. That way we can get in and out with Bobcat. So I'm going to run another intermittent fence across right here while we're working over there. And that will keep them here in the smaller pen for maybe just today, maybe into tomorrow. And then the barn area in here. Let's go and see our barn. So it's set up for a couple different options. We have 2 pens. Hello, there he is. Well, hello, Shadow Max. What is happening, partner? Good to see you. Good work you've done out here. So we're getting all of our straw in here as well. And we'll put lights and heat lamps in here. So we've got options. They'll have access to the whole barn. So this gate will stay open until such time as we think we need to section it off. There we go. So they'll have access to the whole barn here. And then nice and warm with lots of straw. And then another gate to come out. And then here's the cool part. A whole new opportunity for the goats. And if you're just joining in and seeing this fence, because it does kind of bother me. I'm a little bit, I forget the name with the word. Anyway, it bothers me that my tops are not the same height, but we'll come in and I'm going to put an extra panel on top just for added security with the coyotes for now. It won't be a permanent solution. And then we'll eventually cut those posts to the same height, put a little decorative top on them. OCD, thank you, Annalise. I appreciate that. I could not find it. But here, check it out. Then they'll also have access to, bam! They get their very own school bus. Barbara Key, yeah, then it'll go up to about 7.5 feet. Look at there. Then they get their very own playhouse. Look at that. They get the cow bus. And we're going to take the school desks out. But they have their very own school bus to hang out in. Isn't that fun? So yesterday, this is where when I left Claire and Nick yesterday, there was no wire panel on this section and no wire panel on that section. So when I showed up, they had actually completed this one on their own. and then the poor Claire was on her knees, like right here, just banging away at the fence, trying to get those staples in. And she was just like, Dad, how do you do this? Oh, it was good fun. Look at what a pretty fence. Such a pretty fence. Oh, good times. So there we go. That's where we are on this whole deal. We'll have another gate here eventually. So there'll be a gate out here that goes to the outside, a gate that here goes into the inside. We'll have an alleyway that runs throughout this whole area in here, this whole big park area kind of thing. And so there'll be an alleyway over here. And there'll be, so we can traverse through all of the animals and do all of that. So yes, greatest fence builders in the history of the universe. You got that right. All right, everybody. It has been a wonderful Wednesday morning with y'all, and time for me to go. But we'll be back live at 11 o'clock today, and we'll see what progress we've made in here. I don't know if we'll have maybe we'll run the goats over at the 11 o'clock live. I'm not sure. We'll just see. I've got a busy morning. I have a career day with some elementary school kids on Zoom that I'm going to do in a little bit. And then, yeah, for sure. Good times. So remember, Facebook group, if you want to get on the Crazy Crew Facebook group, your only requirement really is you've got to be nice. But you can search it on Facebook. We are the Crazy Crew. We are the Crazy Crew. Just a bunch of amazing folks over there. Greatest bunch of people you've ever met in the history of the universe. Hot diggity dog, I tell you what. And then, hey, Michelle and I haven't been able to because she's been busy out there in San Francisco, hanging out in California. So we haven't been able to do a podcast this week. But if you haven't caught up, go listen to the greatest podcast in the history of the universe. Yep. Go to Spotify and search Living the Goat Life. And you'll hear the most riveting conversation you've ever heard with Michelle and me, just doing it, just having a great time. Living the Goat Life. That's the podcast. Anyway, we will catch up with y'all at the 11 o'clock live. Remember, I'm posting all of these lives on YouTube. So if you missed the 11 o'clock and want to go back and see it, well, there you go. So anyway, in the meantime, y'all be safe out there. Go out and live your goat life. Bye, everybody. See you later.